Freddie here. Alright, so just got some supplies here at the store. The last bit of stuff I'm going to take with me in, and we're going to slowly make our way over there, and hopefully when we get to the ranger station, I'm going to ask him if there's, I heard that if there's nobody there, I can go ahead and get the site and see if he'll let me park early. He was pretty cool with me last time. He remembered me from the previous time I was there. I've been there 2 or 3 times so far. Twice, I think, maybe. But I've only stayed for like 1 night. This is the first time I'm staying for 3 nights. So I have my map for where my campsite is, which is site 18. And it's in the back. I'm around the turn. On the turn. In the back. Hopefully it's clear enough for me to put my RV through. So I'm wondering why those 2 spots were still available. Riding over the Matanzas River Bridge, the Bernie Allen Poe Bridge, I think, or whatever. Matanzas Bridge. Over the river. Back to the mainland. That's nice. Through the windows. I did check my solar. I'm up to 13 volts, so it's pretty good charge. I'm charging one of my cell phones on it right now, and I still got over 13 volts, so that's good. I always want to be prepared, even though I may have full hookups tonight. Storm may come in, blow the generator, and everybody loses power. I want to make sure if that ever happened, I still have enough power for myself. So it's going to be cold today, and it's going to be cold tonight. It should be up in the mid-50s tomorrow. At least I'll be able to get a couple of things done without having to worry about moving. That's one of the main reasons why I go to these places. So I never have to worry about somebody telling me, hey, that's private property. Oh, hey, do you have permission to be there? Or... In the long run, it's not very cost effective. But for right now, I'm only doing this for... I'm hoping for just a little while. Once I get a generator that I can keep on board with a bigger propane tank and all that stuff, I won't be staying at these high, with full hookups. I won't need it. Maybe once a week, one day, instead of trying to stay for 3 days or whatever. But this little RV is teaching me a lot for my next one that I'm going to get. And I just like the feeling that, knowing that it doesn't matter where I go right now, I can pull over somewhere at a park or a conservation area that, it's open to the public, and I can park there for the entire time that it's open, it's allowed to be open, and I'm home. have lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever, and I'm home. I don't have to worry about driving 10 miles or 20 miles or 100 miles to get back home. I'm already in it. I'm driving my house. But I'm not really going to be camping in this place. I'm just boondocking, so I will be just hanging out inside the RV. I'm not going to have a campfire outside. I'm not going to set up lounge chairs or do any of that stuff. At least not yet. I'm not going to do that yet. Now, when I get over to my hunting camp, see the fellas over there, that's different. That's camping. That's when I bring out my chair and stuff. And I get a little bit more involved. Because everybody's there hanging out. You know, it's really great. Where I go to these some places, sometimes I'm there by myself. Even though the park is full with other people, I don't have anyone coming to see me or hanging out, or I'm bringing anyone with me or nothing like that. So it's different than living in a house. And even though I don't really talk about it much, but the one thing that is always on the back of my mind that always pops up is, God, I hope the brakes hold out. Man, I hope my tires last a little longer. Oh man, I hope the propane doesn't spring a leak. Or, you know, all those things that go on with, you know, that you normally wouldn't worry about. Hey! That's the thing, that she's going crazy. There's a bunch of animals, statues over here, and that's what she does. Anyone can tell me how I could get her to stop doing that? Please let me know. Because she does it no matter what. And she'll go for a while until she can't see it, and when she can't see them, she'll stop. I don't know if she thinks they're real or what, but that's one of the things that drives me crazy. Alright, here we go. Well, so far my Canon camera is working good. It's not falling over on the turns, and it's staying pretty stable. Don't have a really big SD card in it, so I'm hoping it will get me at least up to the state park here before I run out of memory. Not too far from where I was living in Palm Coast, over here in St. Augustine. And if I really need to, I still have, you know, I can go to the Pilot Flying J and refuel there, so if I have to. I'm trying not to. I figure once I have everything I need in here for my whatever trip, you know, cash isn't really an issue. After I got everything, like, oh no, man, I'm gonna need another $100 to get this and that. I got everything, and I already paid for this campsite, so. Water and electric's paid for the next 3 days. wanted to do it this week. Next week I'll probably head out to same place out in Ocala, but there's another place down the road from where I been staying at 4 Lake. There's another place down the road. I'm going to check that out. If it's not on my list, then that means I don't need a reservation. That was one of the good things about having that list of state parks, because this is a state park, but it's not, I guess, a federal state park, whatever. Or it is a federal state park, and maybe that's what it is. That's the difference. It's a federal park instead of a state park. It's part of the U.S. Forest Service. I do remember seeing that. I may be wrong, but that's what I remember seeing. So I'm going to start marking off all the parks. I do want to get up to Mariana and check out the Florida Caverns. I got to look into that and see how much the campsites are. Even if it's just no power, but I can have an RV there, that'd be fine. Leave the morning, drive there, get there, set everything up, and then the next morning go check out the caves of Florida. I've seen pictures, they look pretty cool. Driving an RV than a small pickup truck like I was using. I mean, I tend to drive on the left lane if there's 2 lanes. I don't know why. Maybe most of the time I'm turning left, so I like to be in that left lane so I don't have to worry about crossing over in traffic. Like I said, I just started doing this a few months, and I've never driven anything this big before. It's only 22 foot, but alright, looks like I'm coming up to the park I'm going to stay at, State Park. Hey, Solo Boondocker Freddy here. So I've made it to the state park that I will be staying in for the next 3 days. And it is the Favor Dyke State Park. As you can see, it says, sorry, camping area full. When I made my reservations, there was only 2 spots left. So that means that other spot's already been taken. So I'm assuming I'm going to go ahead and go in and see if I can get my spot right now. Hopefully I can. I'm going to stop over here at this little park entryway and hang out there for a few minutes before I head in. I want to wait till a little bit after 10 o'clock in the morning and see what's going on. But yeah, it's not so bad right here. Actually pretty nice. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit.